was a possibility. Not only that I couldn't fight again, but maybe the arm would never come back the same, you know.
If you can recall, when was your first ever fight? It could be a fight with your siblings or a fight in the street. When was your first ever fight?
I remember, yeah, it was pretty. I think I was young. I was in a place called Rottnest Island, which is like a little island off Perth, and I can't remember what happened. But yeah, it was a fun island. You just ride around on your bikes. But I don't remember the full story of it. But yeah, I remember getting to a fight and I enjoyed it. Threw some punches, got hit a few times, and I just loved it. I can't remember what the fight was over. It was something to do with a bike. Maybe I think he may have stolen my friend's bike or something along those lines. But
Not fair enough.
it
I
was a lot
mean,
of fun, you know. And yeah, it got me hooked. From that point, I was hooked. I knew, yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting people.
fair enough. I mean, a stolen bike is something worth fighting for. All right, next question. If you could fight any combat sports athlete in any discipline throughout history of combat sports, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. Anybody in history, you know, I'd probably try and fight someone like I'd fight Vanderlei Silver in the Pride Ring. You know, he was someone I really liked when I was growing up, just his ferocious style, and yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to fight him in Japan.
Even with the no
In the,
testing? Like, I mean,
oh yeah, yeah, I want the full brunt of Vanderlei, no testing, the whole lot.
fair enough. You're a braver man than most. All right, next one. I think I know the answer to this question. What would you say has been the most vulnerable time of your career? When,
But yeah, I guess the coming off the injury, you know, and then just multiple setbacks, multiple surgeries, the infection. It's probably the most vulnerable time, I think. Just wondering, like, because yeah, well, as you said before, like it was a possibility. Not only that I couldn't fight again, but maybe the arm would never come back the same, you know. So it was pretty. It was a yeah. Took a lot to get through it, but yeah, that was a tough time. But it makes us. Well, it doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. So I feel stronger than ever now. It got pretty bad, you know. The infection had the broken arm, went back, had surgery, and then yeah, 10 days later, just the whole wound, just the like, it's a pretty big scar, and the whole thing just started splitting, and it was sort of like oozing fluid, and got pretty nasty. And went back to the surgeon, and he just looked at it straight away and said, "Oh yeah, this looks like an infection." And yeah, it got nasty. The infection somehow got all the way to the bone. It was just
oh,
one of those things. I think it was just unlucky, you know. It's one of those risks you take with surgeries, and I was unlucky enough to get the full brunt of like the that sort of situation. But yeah, then it was just trying to fight the infection. Just this it was hard to get rid of the infection. It was a lot of antibiotics and a few surgeries to sort of get rid of the infected bone, but we got through it in the end. So
your dream fight in welterweight history, throughout the history of the UFC welterweight division.
the history of the welterweight division, I like GSP was the man, but I think yeah maybe GSP or Nick Diaz. I think GSP was yeah in my opinion the welterweight goat, so maybe him. But I also like Nick Diaz's fight style, and he was pretty when he was on his strike first run. I think he was pretty world class.